We got a fun one today, guys. We will be ranking 4 different flavors of Barebells protein bars. They were very kind to send some product over. And Barebells, I've had their products before. Their protein bars are one of the best in the game. They taste almost identical in flavor and texture to as like a candy bar, like a Snickers bar or Milky Way. It's crazy. I love the company. I'm a huge fan, and I'm stoked to review some flavors. I've tried some of these before, not sure if I've had all of them, but we'll review them one by one and I'll give them a ranking at the end of the video. So we have Creamy Crisp, we have Cookies and Caramel, we have Cookies and Cream, and last we have Chocolate Dough. What should we get started with first? Let's get started with Chocolate Dough. All right, here's what the bar looks like. 200 calories a bar, 20 grams of protein. I think that's the same for all of them. Guys, this is what they look like. They're delicious. Crispy bits coated in chocolate. First bite, cheers. Let's see inside here. So good. So, chocolate dough, texture is fantastic. I'm just getting a lot of chocolate flavor. Looks like the crisps are chocolate. It's coated in chocolate, and the inside is like a chocolate nougat style. Can't go wrong with classic chocolate. I love it. We're gonna do a ranking at the end, so I'm gonna keep that in mind as I try the other ones. Next, we'll do cookies and cream. If you guys don't know me, I'm a huge fan of Oreos, so I got high expectations for this. Oreo Dream Extreme is my favorite flavor of cheesecake. This one looks mostly the same from the outside. I see some more kind of like cookie bits here on the edge. So let's give it a taste. Okay. A little different. A little different. I'll be honest, I'm not getting a whole lot of cookies and cream. It's more just faint chocolate and more of like a neutral taste on the nougat here. You can see it's white compared to the chocolate dough was, this one's more chocolate on the inside. It's still delicious because I love the flavor and the texture, but I think I like the chocolate dough better so far. But again, still a banger and one of the best protein bars I've ever had. Next, let's jump into the cookies and caramel. And I have actually had this flavor before, so I kind of know what to expect here. We'll still do a live taste test. This is how it's looking. The puffs look bigger on this one. Yeah, crispy bits on the bar. So damn good. So, this one's a bit different. The nougat on the inside, it's lighter than the chocolate dough, but darker than the cookies and cream. And you do get a strong caramel taste. It's caramel, it's chocolate, it's crunchy, it's crispy. I'm a huge fan of this one. I would say this one is my top flavor out of the 3 so far. But last but not least, we have Creamy Crisp. And I know this is one of the crowd favorite flavors that people rave about from Barebells. So let's give it a taste. I don't really know what Creamy Crisp is or what that means, but we'll find out together. Again, it looks pretty standard on the outside, just like the other ones. Here we go. God damn. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see, This is the first bar that I can visibly see has another layer on the inside. At the top, it looks like there's chocolate with a white kind of nougat layer underneath that. I didn't see a second layer on any of the other 3 bars. This one's good. This one's good. I need another bite to see if it's better than the cookies and caramel. That's tough. That's tough. These 2 are definitely my top 2. All right. I think my ranking, we'll start at the bottom. My least favorite of the 4 is the cookies and cream. It was still very tasty, loved the texture, but I just didn't get a lot of cookies and cream. It just felt kind of not as strong of a flavor as the other ones were more pronounced. Number 3 would be the chocolate dough. Really strong chocolate flavor. If you just want a chocolate bar, but in protein bar form, go with that. Number 2, creamy crisp. And that means number 1 is the cookies and caramel for me. Cookies and caramel is just delicious. I love the hint of the caramel with the chocolate. You still get both elements. Creamy crisp is right up there. I think if I had to reach for one, I would just take the cookies and caramel. But guys, overall, fantastic bars. They taste identical to candy bars. I'm a huge texture guy, and they're spot on. Amazing company, Barebells. Check them out. I'll put their website in the description here. Thank you again, Barebells, for hooking me up and sending me a bunch of bars. You guys know I have a huge sweet tooth, so we'll see how long this lasts me. But protein bars are an amazing source to kick that craving when you're looking for a sweet treat without breaking your diet. So huge shout out to Barebells again. Thank you guys. Let me know if you've tried any of these flavors, or there's also a bunch of other flavors from Barebells too that I don't have right now. But curious what flavors you guys like, and if you want me to review any others, let me know. All right, peace everybody.